Okay. Now we're going to start from lying down in our back. So you see I have my blanket or my towel there to protect my neck. And if you have a block, keep it handy. Maybe we'll use it later. But let's begin by being on the back with the knees bent. And have your feet wide as your hips. And making sure your lower back is flat on the floor. Let's bring the arms out to the side in T position with the palm facing up. And make sure that you are having your shoulder blades, the back of the upper spine, the middle back, very nice place there on the floor. Close your eyes. Bring the chin into your chest to lengthen the back of your neck. And just breathe here for a little bit. Just take the time to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Slowly begin to allow the breath to become longer than normal. So in other ways, or in other words, you want to slow down the rhythm of your breath. So the inhales and the exhales are becoming a little bit deeper and longer than normal. And slowly begin to move your head from side to side. Rocking the neck, the head, moving slowly those muscles. And then return the head back to the neutral position. And then pick up the feet off the mat and bring the thighs into the chest and stretch your lower back, your lumbar spine. Just breathe through this. We're just starting to warm up the body, so be gentle with the movements. And then release the feet down. Walk the feet wide as your hips. And then do some windshield wiper movement. Moving the legs from side to side. The neck and to the opposite direction again, moving the head, moving the legs, the hips. And return back to neutral position. And again, pick up the feet off the mat, hug your thighs into your chest, stretch the lower back. Release the right foot down towards the floor with a knee bend and holding from the back of the left hamstring. We're going to straighten the leg up to the sky, flex and lower. Slowly stretching and warming up the back line of your left leg, mobilizing the knee joint. Inhaling and exhaling. And release the left foot down. It's time to do the same thing on the right leg. Holding from the hamstring. Inhale, straighten, flex and lower. Linking the breath with the movement. So releasing the heel when you exhale. Inhale, straighten the leg up when you lift the foot to the sky. 2 or 3 more rounds here. And release. Now pick up the feet off the mat, hands to your knees, big toes touching. Open and close the thighs in and out. Bring the knees together and exhaling out. More movement here for the hips, different muscles. Then bring the thighs together and extend both legs up to the sky. Separate the feet and rotate the ankles in one direction. Again, moving the joints of your ankles and going into the opposite direction. Then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Lower the feet down wide as your hips, heels under the knees, and we're going to come into a gentle bridge. In other words, we're not going to go all the way up into the bridge. We're lifting the pelvis somewhere in between, and exhale, release it down. Exhale, lower and down. Inhale, lift and lower. Couple more rounds, lifting the pelvis and releasing with exhalation. One last. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Roll over to one side and slowly find your way. We're going to come to sit on the edge of our blanket or our towels with legs crossed. This is Sukhasana. Remember, if this is too much for your knee, well, you can have your legs in front of you. And wherever you are with the spine upright, we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, backing down, up to the ears, backing down. Just relax your shoulders. Move those joints and the shoulders. So if you have any stiffness, tightness in the shoulders, the upper spine, you can release it now. Now we're going to bring the shoulders forward, down, back and up. Forward, down, up, back and up. Couple more rounds. And then bring arms to the side in T position, palms facing to each other. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, move the arms back to stretch the front of the shoulders, the front of the chest. Nice, easy breathing. And then slowly release the right hand down. Extend the left arm up and over as you move the spine to the right. Relax it there and guide. If you notice that your elbow is going forward, you want to move that elbow back to find that opening on the left side of your rib cage. Stretching those muscles in between the rib cage. And return back through center. Lower your left hand down. Same thing, other side. Right arm goes up and over head, and then move the spine to the left. And the right elbow, instead of going forward, we want the elbow to move slightly back. Use your breath. And inhale, return back up, release the right hand down, and bring both shoulders again forward, up, back, and down. With the next inhale, arms out and up, nice long spine. Take a nice inhale from the waist up. We're going to twist to the right. Left hand goes down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Look over to your right shoulder, holding position. Inhale. Exhale, return back to neutral position. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Nice long spine. From the waist up, twist to the left. Right hand goes down to your left knee, left hand behind you. Lift the chest. Look over to your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, return back to neutral position. Arms down, shoulders up, back, and down. Bring the hands behind you and bring the feet in front of you to windshield wiper movement from a seated position to move the hips again. So try to have your feet wider than the hips so there's more room to move those hips. And then return back through center and bring the sole of the feet together. Knees out, sole of the feet together. And we're holding from the feet or from the ankles. Lift the spine and lower the left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, head back to neutral. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale to neutral, to the left, back through center, to the right, back through center, and then lower the chin to the chest. Hold in position. Close your eyes and breathe as you stretch the back of your neck. And lift the head and guide the feet away from your pelvis. Hands to your feet. Flex the elbows, round the spine, bring the chin into your chest, and the crown of the head is pointing towards the feet. Relax the muscles of the outside of the hips, lower back, middle back, upper back, chin into the chest to stretch your neck. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, and neutral position of the spine. Now extend the right leg out, bring the left heel in. So the left foot is touching the inner thigh of your right leg. You're pressing through the back line of your right leg. Place your right hand to your right shin, and the left arm goes to the side, shoulder height, and then twist to the left as you keep moving. You look over to left shoulder. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, flex the right elbow, bring the left arm over to your left ear, and the spine move back to the right. But we're going to come back to neutral position and exhale to the right. Inhale, neutral position. Exhale to the right. Inhale to neutral, to the right, to the neutral. Now we're going to go to the right and hold there in position. And you are guiding again the left shoulder back to feel that opening on the left side of your torso. Nice, easy breathing. Relax your shoulders. Notice if your shoulders coming up to your ears, you want the shoulders back and down. Take a nice inhale. Come back through center. Then rotate the shoulders, the chest, and we're going to move the chest over to your right leg as you relax both hands either side of your right leg. Move the chin into the chest. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, and neutral position of the spine. Now bring the right foot in, left leg goes out, and we're going to begin by doing the same thing. Place your left hand down to your left shin, the right arm goes shoulder height out to the side and back. Look over to your right shoulder. Take a nice inhale. Bring the arm up to the sky, and then flex the elbows, move the spine to the left and back through center. Exhale to the left and through center, moving to the left, back through center. Just a couple more times. We're slowly moving the spine and making sure those muscles are flexible and mobile. Now we're going to come back through center and hold it in position. Then guide the elbow back, relax your neck, and breathe through this. And slowly the spine back to neutral position. And let's rotate the shoulders, the chest, and we're going to lower the spine towards your left thigh. Hands either side of your left leg. Bring the chin to your chest and just breathe here through this asymmetrical stretch of the spine. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, bend both knees and bring the sole of the feet together here. Now, peace fingers. Well, let's work in balance. So rub your big toes with your peace fingers and then bring the elbows by your rib cage. Lean back and pick up the feet off the mat, working with balance. You can have your feet together if that feels right for you. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, you can bring your legs out in a V. And you are basically sitting in your sits bones. Keep the spine round. I don't want your shoulders up to your shoulders back and down. Keep the spine right. Engage the core. You can have the sole of the feet together. You don't have to bring the feet out. Just challenge your balance if you like today here. And then from here, bend the knees, lower the feet down, straighten the legs, and then hands are in the floor. Shoulders back and down, toes pointing up to the sky. And then we're going to walk with the hands forward to relax the crown of the head towards the floor. Relax the muscles on the back of your hips. Relax your muscles on the back of your sacrum. Stretching inner thighs, relaxing the pelvic floor, the pelvis. And inhale, lift the head and walk the hands back again. Let's come back to neutral position. Bring the hands behind you. Bend the knees and again, windshield wiper movement again. Moving those hips from side to side. Then let's drop to one leg, to one side, and let's come to tabletop position. So have your blanket placed, and we're going to have your blankets at your knees wide as your mat, big toes touching. Instead of having the knees under the hips, we want those knees wider and the big toes touching. Have your wrist under the shoulders. This is tabletop, and we're going to move the hips to the heels and rocking back to tabletop. Exhale down to the heels and back through center. A few more rounds there. Lengthen the spine slowly, releasing the hips. Exhaling back down, inhaling to table. Exhale down to the heels one more time. Back to table. Now we're going to go down to the heels and then release the forearms, the elbows, and relax the forehead towards the floor or towards the block if you need to. And just stretch and breathe in this wide stand child's pose. And inhale, moving slowly back to tabletop position. Now place the knees under your hips. Neutral spines, knees under the hips, and we're going to move into cat-cow, moving the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine like a cow, look forward. Exhale, the belly goes in, the chin goes in, and round the spine like an angry cat. Inhale, arch and open, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into the cat. Inhale, cow, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine, chin in, belly in. Inhale, open the chest, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. And then move the spine to child's pose. Elbows, forearms down, forehead towards the mat or towards the block. Take a moment. Moving back to tabletop position. Now, bring the belly into the spine. Activate those abdominal muscles. Extend the left leg back. press through the heel, and then extend the right arm by your right ear, holding position. Keep the muscles of your legs super engaged, the glute, the core muscles, the abdominal muscles, the back muscles. Don't drop the head. Keep the breath flowing. Holding here in balance. Your left leg feels super strong, in line with your hip. Take a nice inhale. Lower the right hand down, left knee down. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Right leg goes back. Press through the heel. Engage the leg, the core muscles, and then the left arm comes by your left ear. Easy breathing. Right knee down, left hand down. Round the spine like an angry cat. Move back to child's pose. Bring the arms down by your side as you relax shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands. Take a moment. From child's pose, moving to tabletop. Take your blankets from the mat and then have your wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Tuck the toes under. Let's move to downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Straighten the legs, hips up, heels towards the floor, chin to your chest. Inhale, heels up, knees down, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, press, downward dog, lift the hips, heels towards the floor, chin to your chest. Heels up, knees down, tabletop. Activate the core. Inhale, straighten, lift hips up, heels down, downward dog. And then walk your hands towards the feet, all the way to the back of the mat. Bend the knees to hold from the opposite elbows. Relax your spine, bring the chin to your chest. Stretch your lumbar spine, middle back, upper spine, and neck. And then place the hands to your shins and straighten the elbows, move the chest away and straighten the legs. Flex the knee, elbows out, relax your spine. Inhale, straighten the legs, move the chest away, 90-degree angle. Flex the knee, elbows out, relax the chest over your thighs. Inhale, straighten the legs and lift the chest, 90-degree angle. Flex and lower one more time, relax your spine. Inhale, straighten, and then bring the right hand to your left shin, flex your right knee, twist to the left. Exhale, lower the hand down, keep your right knee bent. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, lower the hand down, one more. Inhale to twist to the left. Exhale, lower your left hand down and then lower the hands down. Flex the knee, holding from the opposite elbows. Relax your neck, upper spine, middle spine, all the way. Hands to your shins. Inhale, move the chest away, halfway up, 90-degree angle. Flex the knees, elbows out, relax your chest. Inhale, straighten, move the chest away. Flex and release. One more. Inhale, straighten and reach. Now, place your left hand to your right shin, flex your left knee, open and twist to the right. Exhale, lower the hand down. Keep your left knee bent all the time. Inhale, open and twist to the right. And exhale, hand down, one more. Inhale, twist to the right. Lower the hand down, flex the knee one more time, holding from the opposite elbow, stretch your lower spine. Breathing in and out. Hands towards your hips. Keep the chin into the chest. Engage those muscles and lift the spine. Straighten the legs. Welcome to Samastiti. Feet are under your hips. Hands to the heart center. Relax your elbows by your rib cage. And just take a moment here. Breathing in and out. Slowing down the inhales and the exhales. And as we inhale, hands by your hips, lifting the heels, balance heels up. Heels now, flex the knee, heels down, flex the knee, hands to the heart, chair pose. Remember, don't move the knees forward. You want the knees back, and you imagine you're sitting in an invisible chair. Now straighten the legs, hands down by your hips, heels up, heels down, flex the knee, hands to the heart, chair pose. Inhale, straighten both knees, hands by your hips, working in balance, heels up, heels down, flex the knee, move the hips back, hands to the heart. Don't lean forward, keep the hips low. Straighten the legs, hands to your hips, rocking into your toes, heels up, heels down, flex and lower, hands into the heart. Straighten the legs, hands down by your hips. One more, heels up, heels down, hands to the heart, and hold in position. Okay, adjust here, any modification you need to do. See if you can see your toes. If you cannot see your toes, it's because your knees are moving forward. You need to move it back. Now straighten the legs, bring the arms overhead, nice long spine, pull the belly in. Exhale, swan dive. Fall forward, hands towards the floor, and nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Bend the knees, hands to your hips. Engage those muscles of the core and lifting the chest, straighten the legs back to Samastiti. Hands to the heart center. Close your eyes. Concentrating back to the breath, breathing through the nose. Deep inhales. Full exhales. And hand down by the hips. Now we're going to come to standing position, and we're going to have the feet wider than your hips. So instead of having right there, you don't want it super wide, but somewhere in between that you feel comfortable there. So the left foot is parallel to the back of the front of the back of the mat, and then we're going to rotate the toes of the right foot so they aren't going into the opposite direction. So there is an invisible line from the arch of your left foot to the heel of your right foot. Arms to the side in T position. Relax your shoulders. Instead of having the shoulders up here, shoulders back and down. Flex your right knee. And notice that my right knee is over to my right ankle, and we don't want the knee forward. We want the knee right on top of your right ankle. This is warrior 2. Look over to your right shoulder. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, flex into warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and lower, look over to your right hand. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Flex and down. One more. Inhale, straighten. Keep the arms in T. Now we're going to lower into warrior 2. Left hand goes down to your left leg, and right arm go over to your right ear. This is called the peaceful warrior. And there's a nice extension on the right side of the torso. Take a nice inhale, holding position. Keep breathing. Take a nice inhale, bring the arms to T position, and then lower the right forearm to your right thigh and sinking into the hips. Left arm goes over to your left ear, holding position. Breathing in and out. Now engage those muscles of the legs and the core to return back through center with the right knee bent, and then release the arms down, straighten your left leg, rotate the right foot, and then bring the arms behind you, interlace the fingers. Chin into the chest, move the hips back, crown of the head is pointing towards the floor, and the hands are going up to the sky. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, lower the hands to your hips. Engage the back muscles, the belly muscles, lift the chest and back up, standing position. Now bring the left heel in. Keep the right foot with the foot parallel to the front of the mat, left knee over to your left ankle, shoulders over the hips, arms in T position, warrior two. Keep the arms there and we're going to straighten. Exhale, flex into warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten one more time. Exhale, warrior two, and then peaceful warrior. Keep your left knee bent, lower the right hand down, and the left arm goes over to left ear. Hold in position with your left knee bent. Make sure your left knee is over to your left ankle and you're not collapsing forward. Breathing in and out. Keep your left knee bent. Let's come to bring the forearm to your left thigh and the right arm over to your right ear. And we're sinking through that hip. Hold in position. And engage the core and the legs to slowly back through center, straighten your left leg, rotate the left foot again. So both feet are parallel, bring the arms out and behind you. Interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, chin to your chest, and then slowly move again, crown of the head towards the floor, and both hands with the fingers interlace up to the sky. Hold and breathe. Now lower the hands towards the floor and let's walk your hands to your left foot, flex your left knee, and then move the toes of your right foot up to the sky. So stretch the inner thigh, the leg on the right side. Hold and breathe. And then press the palms forward, lift the buttocks off the floor, and then walk your hands to your right foot, flex your right knee, and then rotate so the heel is coming towards the floor and the toes up. So we're stretching now the inner thigh of your left leg. Hold in position, breathing in and out. Walk the hands to the center, lift the buttocks off the mat, and then from here, let's walk the hands towards the right foot. Rotate so the toes of the right foot are pointing forward and the heels of the left foot is pointing back. Release the left knee down, top of the left foot down. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee, and let's all move to child's pose. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Take a moment here as you breathe through Balasana. And back to tabletop position. From tabletop, we're going to move the knees slightly back. Instead of having the knees there, slightly back. Wrist under the shoulder. Flex the elbows. Bring the elbows by your rib cage, and we're going to slowly lower the chest, the belly, the hips, straighten the legs, and let's bring the forehead towards the mat and the hands by your rib cage. Hands by your rib cage, elbows pointing up. Hold in position there for a little bit before we start working on strengthening those back muscles. Breathing in and out. We're not doing anything yet. Just take a moment. Have your feet and legs together. And with the next inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the chest, lower the forehead down. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Now bring the arms out like a T position, airplane pose. So we're going to do the same thing now with no hand support. So more work for those back muscles. Keep the chin into the chest. Legs and feet together. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and arms. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and arms. And exhale all the way down. Now bring the arms down by your side with the palms facing up. Same thing, no support, working with the back muscles. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the shoulders and arms. Exhale, down, down, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One last. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands under your shoulders by your rib cage. Press the palms. Lift the chest, the head. Lift the pelvis. Bend the knees. Move the hips to the heels. Relax your forearms, elbows, and the forehead is going towards the floor or towards the block. Take a moment here. Moving to tabletop. Extend the left leg back and up. Flex your left knee and step forward to work in some iliopsoas stretch. So again, the right knee is not under my hip. I'm sliding the right knee more so to open the right hip flexor. Hands to your left side and lift the chest away. Elbows by your rib cage. Keep the spine, instead of leaning forward, you want the spine upright and a little bit slightly back. Opening the right hip flexor, the iliopsoas. And lower both hands down. Bring the left knee back. Right leg goes back and up. Flex the knee, step forward, right knee over to right ankle, and left knee back. Hands to your thighs, lift the chest, elbows by your rib cage, crown of the head pointing towards the ceiling. Use your breath again here. Couple more round of breath to stretch and to open that left hip flexor. And then both hands down. Right knee comes to meet your left knee, and let's move the hips to child's pose. Forearms, elbows down. Take a moment. Hands by your knees, lift the head, lift the chest, and drop the hips to one side. Bring the legs to the front and have your blanket again back in the mat on the opposite side. So when we go down, we can protect our neck and our heads with the blanket or the towel. So with the feet wide as your hips, with the knees bent, we're going to have the hands to your knees. Round the spine, release, engage the core, bend the elbows, lift the chest, flat back. Exhale, round the spine, engage those abdominal muscles. Inhale, lift the chest, flat back. Exhale, round and lower, hold it. Activate the core, lift into flat back. Exhale, round and lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Couple more rounds, round and lower. Engage back through center. Last one, round, hold and lower. Engage back through center, farmer's pose. Relax your neck and head and spine. Now lift the head, lift the chest, going down towards the floor slowly. round the spine, activate the muscles of the core, and then release the spine all the way down towards the floor. Heels under the knees, feet wide as your hips. Let's begin with the arms overhead. We're going to go up and down into the bridge with arms movement to mobilize the arms joints, the shoulders joints. So inhale, lift the pelvis, lift the hips into bridge, lower at the same time, hands down towards the floor. Exhale, lower slowly the bridge, arms overhead. Inhale, lift the bridge, palms down towards the mat. Exhale, lower the bridge, arms overhead. At your own rhythm, keep going up and down, linking the breath with the movement, linking the breath with arms and spine. Inhale when you go up. Exhale when you lower the bridge down. 3 more rounds. One last. And release the spine all the way down. Few rounds of Apanasana, hands to your knees, flex the elbow thighs in and thighs away. Flex the elbow thighs into the chest, straighten the elbow thighs away. Just a few more rounds there to stretch your lower back, to counterbalance that back bend with a bridge. And then lower the right foot down, IT band stretch, left foot on top of your right thigh. With both hands, you can hold and grab from the hamstring or the shin, and just hold it there. Lower the right foot down. Let's come into half happy baby. So right foot is down, left leg goes up to the sky, flex the left knee with your left hand holding from the outside of the foot of the ankle, and we're going to guide the left knee towards the floor. This is the half happy baby. Now release. Extend the right leg all the way to the front of the mat and place the left foot above your right knee. Right hand comes to the outside of your left knee and the left arm goes in T position. We're going to twist to the right. So the left knee is going to go to the right into a twist. Back through center. Keep your left foot down with a knee bend. Now the right foot goes on top of your left thigh. Figure 4 or IT band stretch right side now with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin. And just hold it there. Keep the hips even. Lower left foot down. Let's come into half happy baby. Bring the right foot up with the right hand holding from the foot or the ankle and guide the right knee towards the mat. And back through center. The left leg goes straight all the way to the front of the mat. Right foot above your left knee. Left hand outside of your right knee, right arm in T. Inhale and exhale, guide the right knee in a twist to the left. Hold and breathe. Breathe here. And do the twist back through center. Right knee bend, left knee bend, both feet wide as your hips. Lift into the bridge to align your spine high into the bridge. Lower your bridge slowly down, down, down. Feet off the mat now, the full happy baby. Grab the outside of both feet or ankles. Keep the lower back flat on the mat. Chin into the chest. You can hold it here or you can rock like a happy baby from side to side. So that way you give yourself a massage there. Happy baby. Back to neutral position. Bring the sole of the feet together, holding from the feet knees out and hold it there. This is reclined butterfly pose or Supta Baddha Konasana. Lower the feet down, wide as the mat, arms in T position. Let's do some windshield wiper movement, moving the legs to one direction, the head goes to the opposite direction. Rocking gently from side to side. Please don't rush with this windshield wiper. Just be gentle with the movement of the hips, the legs, and the neck. Return back through center. And from here, extend the right leg to the right corner of the mat. Right foot goes out. Extend the left leg to the left corner of the mat. Left foot goes out. And the arms going somewhere in between the hips and the shoulders. Making an adjustment you need in your shoulder blades. Make sure your neck is straight. Chin into your chest. Take a nice inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Again. One more. Close your lips, close your eyes, and now we are in our last pose. This is Shavasana. This is a time where you are resting, relaxing, gathering some energy back up, and especially receiving the benefits of your practice. Take your time. Eyes closed, time to let go. So just follow the sound of my voice. I'd like you to be aware of all different parts of the body. Just visualize the entire length of the body and going from the layers, outer layers of the skin, going deeper into the fascia, the muscles. Visualize the bones, ligaments, tendons. Visualize the organs, kidneys, lungs, spleens, heart, intestines. Just go deeper into your body. And imagine all those internal organs are finding more space. As you are lying down, the body is relaxing, so all those organs can find more room. Visualize the veins, arteries. Visualize the blood rushing in, reaching all different parts of your body, nurturing the body, the organs. Visualize your lungs filling up with air, receiving oxygen and pushing the air out. Perhaps visualize your heart pumping, receiving, moving blood in and out. Perhaps take the time to just stick in with one specific organ or one specific part of your body. And just pause there. Take your time to go deep into the body and being aware of the function of that specific organ, that specific muscle, that specific bone. And just be there. Very slowly, please. Now bring your awareness back to the body. Deepen your breath. Take deep inhales and full exhales, long exhales. Bring some movement back to the body as you wiggle your toes and fingers, your ankles and wrists. With your next big inhale, arms are coming overhead and you're pointing to the toes. You're reaching through the fingertips, creating space in between each vertebrae. Take a nice inhalation. And as you exhale, you flex both knees, you hug yourself, and then slowly roll over to one side in fetal position. Take your time there, don't rush. Now slowly, the head comes last. Let's all sit together comfortably, any position that you can keep your spine upright. And relax your elbows by your rib cage. Instead of having your elbows out, that creates tension in your shoulders. We don't want that. We want elbows by your rib cage and shoulders soft. Close your eyes. And let's take a moment here to move the breath. We're going to move the breath. We're going to be aware what the breath does. So let's bring the breath into the nostrils. And we're going to breathe in and out, just noticing how the air comes into the nose and move out through the nostrils. Just close your eyes and feel the air moving in the nose. Now we're going to move the attention down to the throat and just feel. It's very subtle, but you can feel the air gently touching the inner part of your throat as the air moves in and out. It's like the air is caressing the inner walls of your throat. Just be aware of your throat. Now the attention goes into your chest and lungs. Your lungs are receiving the movement of the air, and the lungs are expanding out. And when the air moves away from the lungs goes in. Inhale, the lungs goes out. Exhale, the lungs soften and the air is getting pushed out through the throat and out through the nostrils. Just notice your lungs receiving air and pushing the air out. Take your time. Now we're going to move the attention down to the belly, down to below your navel where your abdomen is. And we're going to move the air out, ballooning the belly out like a balloon. And as you exhale, the belly going to go into the spine. Inhale, the belly balloons out. Exhale, the belly balloons, it moves in. Just watch your belly moving out and in. As the air comes into the lungs and gets moved away, just breathe through that. Now, just focus on breathing in and out through the nose. Just watch your breath coming in and out through the nose. Regular, easy breathing. And then guide the hands together into the heart center. This is called Anjali Mudra. And as we keep the eyes closed, we're going to notice how the body feels, and especially how the mind feels. If the mind feels a little bit more still, at peace, a little bit more quiet, does the body feels a little bit lighter and stronger perhaps? Just observe and be aware of the feeling of the body and the feeling of the mind. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The word Shanti in Sanskrit means peace. And let's all have peaceful, loving thoughts to keep cultivating within our minds. And let's all have peaceful, loving words to keep offering to everyone all the time. And may our actions always, always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very, very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.